Hey, this is Jay Woodford, Successful Selling Skills 101, how to relieve tension and sell with ease. One of the most important skills you can learn is how to relieve tension in a selling situation, both for yourself and for your prospect, because whether you know it or not, one of the biggest reasons that your prospects get rid of you is because they don't feel at ease, they don't feel comfortable, and they just, instead of sitting there and actually reasoning with you because they don't care, they'll just get rid of you. They'll hang up on you, they'll evade questions, they'll do all that stuff. So you want to learn how to ease the tension and make them feel comfortable. And one of the best ways to do that is to just be open and up front and direct and honest with them. And one of my favorite methods for doing this is to talk to the prospect about my problem. So let's say you have an issue with actually asking for the sale or asking for money. Honestly, listen, like this will blow your mind, but think it through. If you were to say to the prospect something like, you know what, Mike, I gotta be honest with you, I have a problem. They're gonna say, well, what is it? At some point in this process, I'm gonna ask you to buy, if this makes sense, or I'm gonna ask you for money, whatever it is. I'm really uncomfortable with that. So is it okay that when you're ready to actually buy, that you put your hand up, or you just let me know when you're good to go? That type of thing is very authentic. It's real. You're not being the typical hero salesperson that most people can't stand. They don't like that. And there's something psychological about acting like you're incompetent in a way without being lacking professionalism that actually really works. It's like the default amateur salesperson's mode is to go into a selling situation acting like they have all the answers and that they're intelligent, like they're trying to bolster how the prospect looks at them, and by doing so they're shooting themselves in the foot. If you have an issue with something like that, be honest with people about it, and they will absolutely respect that, and it'll bring their guard down because they know they're dealing with a real person who's willing to be real with their issues. I'm just trying to think of other ones. I'm drawing a blank here off the top of my head, but I think any issue that you have with that, you can bring up to your prospect, and it's going to have the exact same effect. I was talking to somebody the other day who is in network marketing and working with them on how to approach their with their friends and family, whoever they're going after. And they're really uncomfortable with it. And the problem that I see with a lot of network marketers is that they go from being who they are normally to this polished salesperson who's scripted. And as soon as you do, it doesn't matter how eloquent you say what you say. As soon as you do that with somebody who knows you, you're done. It's over. So I was coaching them to say something along the lines to their warm market. I have something that I really want to share with you, and I don't want to come across like a salesperson. I'm afraid that you're gonna think that I'm salesy, and I don't want to put on the show or do anything like that. I want to share this with you because it means something to me, and I think that you'll get some value from it. Is it okay if I just share with you what I got? Take a half an hour, and at the end of that, you can decide whether or not we keep talking. It was something along those lines. It was actually way better than that, I thought. But it's that same thing of it's like taking the white elephant or whatever it is in the room and just dealing with it. People like that. There's too often amateurs, they create too much tension because they're not dealing with this stuff, and everybody knows it's there, but it's not getting dealt with. And so it creates tension. It's hard to sell with ease. And when you know that you can feel comfortable with yourself enough to be able to do that, it just makes a world of difference. The scariest thing for people in sales is the scary stuff about sales. It's that pressure and that tension. But when you're able to relieve that properly and you know the methods to do it, it's going to change everything. So if you want to learn more on how to do that, obviously I'm not going to get into everything right now. This is a quick little video to give you some tips on how to do that. But if you want to learn some really in-depth stuff that's going to change things for you, that's going to give you these techniques to operate as a salesperson like a duck with water off its back, these issues just flow right off you. Click the link below, get registered, and you're going to get the hookup on some really good stuff. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.